Alright, we're gonna test this right now. Um, as you can see with your ears, there is no background music, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know. I recorded a bunch of episodes while I was playing through, and on this one, the sound didn't work, and I didn't notice. It works on the other ones, it just doesn't on this, so I don't really get why. But anyway, we're gonna try and trek on, as awkward as this is, and it's unfortunate too because this episode turned out to be about 15 or 16 minutes. So, anyway, so I'm playing through the first level of this vine thing, and this is when I actually discovered that you can break into the bonus levels. I didn't know you could, and so you know, off of a high, off of a higher. I did really terribly in this bonus level. It was actually kind of sad. Yeah. Yeah, right there. So, kind of awful, but what can you do? So I'm gonna try and, the first level of the world is generally pretty easy, with the exception of the snow level. And I thought I didn't think I'd have any trouble with this one at all. And for whatever reason, I thought I was fine here, but then as you get a little bit further into it, you'll see just how bad it was. Yeah, there's that. And then a barrel roll. Yeah. So I'm doing okay here. We're all good. And then I think I actually end up, oh no, maybe not. Well, found another bonus level, so I'll go inside. And that happened. And I was like, it didn't even go off screen, but yeah, apparently I wasn't able to do that, so I tried to go back in there and try to find another way to get a barrel, couldn't do it. And yeah, so I was kind of left scratching my head, as it were. Yeah, I really do prefer hearing the music. Donkey Kong Country is known for having such amazing music, and Vulture Culture is no different. I missed a bonus level, as I said, and so that's why I didn't get the exclamation point, which makes me sad. Treetop Town! Oh my gosh! Oh, this was so brutal, guys. Yeah, I just did that. Yeah, yeah. Awful stuff. But I'm sitting at 52 lives, and I'm, feeling fairly confident. Donkey Kong gets really close, and again, I'm like, what's going on here? And then I realize, oh right, there's a vulture to jump on, which will allow you to get to the bonus level. So sad. Also, by the way, welcome to Donkey Kong Country with Team Koba. No music. Yeah, and that really ticked me off when I did that too, because I could have swore I jumped at the K and not the O. And alas, I was horrifically wrong. So I continued my way through this level, and yeah, get some easy bananas, and yeah, barrels. There's the K. You have to go so far into the level to get the K, and then that happened. Yep, and that happened. So now I'm going to try really hard here. And this is when I got the bright idea. Oh, it worked that time. Yeah, if you hold down Y, for whatever reason, your jump isn't as strong. So this way I'm going to try and get the Kong the right way. And got it for the red, what do you call it, balloon. Little celebration from DK, gotta love it. And I think I end up dying here too, because I get, nope. I could have sworn there was one spot in here where I got really greedy with the barrels. But, oh, it might be here. Although I don't think so. No. Man, who knows? Here's my K again. Dun dun dun. Did well there. Halfway point. They ain't stopping me now. There's my O. Take that, Kremlin. And I'm pretty sure I screwed up this. No, I didn't. Okay, I know. I don't remember anything from this game. Apparently, I never played this. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now I'm pretty sure there's something down there with that banana, but I didn't want to risk it because I'd had such struggles before on these levels. I didn't want to risk it, and yeah, I was okay with how things worked out. And timed that good. Yeah. Oh, I think this is where I overshot one of the barrels. Again, apparently not. Okay, I don't know. Oh, sweet. And that's only one. I thought it was three. My bad. Treetop Town. Dun, 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 dun. And now I'm going to go save using the Funky Flights thing. Also, I had to do a different setup for the microphone here, so if the volume is really loud and like distortion-y, don't worry, I'm not going back to my old microphone. It's just, you know, I'm having to do a different setup because the sound didn't work the first time. Which is really a sad thing. It made me a sad panda. And yeah. I remember I stayed on this screen for a while because there was something I wanted to say to you guys, but I don't remember what it was. So, I'm sure I said something amazing there and it was lost for forever. Oh, you should have seen the look on my face when I realized that there was no sound on this episode when it was done. It just made me so mad. Because that's the first time that's actually happened since I've done this, and that's including all the other Let's Plays. I've had to restart, like, I've had to do Let's Plays more than once because of the video not loading up, but never was it a combination of both the video and, never was it just the sound and not both. So it really threw me off, and, oh, maybe this is the one where I had... Yeah, there it is. There's the first one. You'll see several more of those. Forest Frenzy. But yeah, it's a situation where if I had noticed, I could have just redid the episode. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But then I ended up going and doing a bunch more, and I'm okay with throwing away 10 to 15 minutes of my time, but I'm not okay after playing for about an hour and a half and then having to redo it all. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful on that, I think. There's another stupid death. But I have decided what the next Let's Play is going to be, and it's kind of exciting. I'm putting it in the middle of this episode because if it was me, the fact there's no sound on this would be a huge, like, oh man, maybe I'll just skip the episode. So if you hear this, don't mention it in the comments specifically. You can reference it. We'll call it the secret game or something. I don't know. But I think I'm going to actually, because a bunch of people at school wanted to do a giant Let's Play project on Pokemon Red. And the reason they wanted to do this was we were going to beat it only using 2 characters. And so we each, drafted characters and nobody else was allowed to use them. And so I drafted Spearow, because Spearow is my favorite of all the Pokemon that there are. Or Fearow, rather, is, and so I'm using that. And then I decided that I'd use a Jigglypuff. And my hope was that I could do some mild voice acting for it, and, play Ash, several of the characters, and use, I like to think I've got a decent Jigglypuff. So it'd be like, Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Then I just died again because I suck at this game. I hate this level so much. And as soon as I start dying, I snowball, and it's just sad. And then, of course, Spearow's like, ah! Ah! That was terrible. Ah! So that'd be fun. And I would try to beat the game with just those 2 guys. My girlfriend wanted to join in as well, and I think she picked Rattata and Beedrill, which I said to her, good luck to you. And then I think she switched from Beedrill to... Oh, who was it? Who was it? Oh, you know what? I don't remember at all. I thought for a couple minutes it might have been Butterfree, but I don't think that's what it is. Anyway, that'll be what the next Let's Play will be, and it'll be a longer one. I won't be showing all the grinding and stuff, especially if I'm only using 2 or 3 Pokemon. She chose Kadabra. That's what it was. It was Kadabra and Rattata. So, yeah. I think I might actually decide to use just 3. So then that way she can follow along with, she can use the original 2 that she wanted and have a Kadabra, which is a beast. So then that way she could still use a Beedrill. So anyway, that's the next Let's Play. But anyway, we beat Forest Frenzy because it's stupid. and I didn't want to talk about it because it sucks. And I kind of like these levels, actually. I really like the landscape, and yeah, this is when I realized I needed to use Diddy to get up there. So, get a little close. Don't hold the Y button, and bam, bonus. Oh, yeah, that's right, Rambi the Rhino. And, Now, in this one, my strategy is just get to the end as soon as you possibly can, run back, and then go for the doubles, because this is the hardest one to get for the doubles, and if you don't get it, you've wasted all your time because there's nothing to collect up there. So here I'm already thinking like, oh crap, I wasted too much time, but it could be close, and it's so easy to fall off. So this is by far the dumbest of the 4 bonus levels. Like, the best you can do is roughly 6 lives. So here I'm getting like, oh no, I'm not going to pull it off. Boom, 1 second to go, and I've got 635. So up to 58. I wonder how long it's going to take to get to 99. The way it's looking, it's not going to take too long, which is kind of cool. I'm also glad I didn't put this whole world into one episode. Bit of a spoiler: I think I get to Orangutan Gang and then decide to stop it. At least I hope I do. Again, I haven't been able to. As soon as I realized that the sound was dead, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to record the voiceover, get it up on YouTube, and then I'll start working on the other ones. Probably tomorrow. I did some auditions today as well for some voice acting, one of which required me to do a Beavis impression. So it was like, yeah, this is cool. So hopefully I at least got that. And I did. How many did I do? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I did 8. I did 8 of 10 of the 10 I was originally going to, and so I'm hoping I get some of those. My thought process was to audition for as many as humanly possible, so that, and that was stupid. That was a dumb bonus level thing. And this is when I discovered that Diddy's got super jumping abilities, because I realized there's a tire there or something, and then bam, it's the end. I'm like, oh, I didn't even get the K. Who cares at that point, you know? But yeah, it was kind of neat. I think what I'm going to do the next time this happens, because I'm sure it's going to happen at some point again, is if there's no sound, is I'll use the episode as filler. I'll answer any questions if you have, because I know there's not many viewers right now, but when it's, you know, when I'm watching videos and stuff, I like to kind of get to know the person a little bit, because it makes it more fun. And that was a terrible death as well. So yeah, if there's anything you can think of that I could possibly answer in a future video, I'll do that. But yeah, I was having a lot of fun with this Let's Play. I'm having a lot of fun with this Let's Play, I should say. I haven't struggled nearly as much as I thought I was going to, which may be kind of surprising, because I have definitely struggled, but it's been mostly fun, and that's what I really appreciate. It was a good suggestion by Chill Rays, and yeah, I might also do some one-offs of Super Mario Kart, where I also wanted to do some voice acting stuff for it, and so yeah, you can probably expect to see that, especially since it seems like my most popular video that I have, with the exception of the Bonk's Revenge Chapter 5 is not necessarily fair because it sat there for like a year. But Looney Tunes B-Ball, for whatever reason, is getting a lot of views, and a lot of people are watching it, so I might do another one of those, or I might you know, do the Super Mario Kart. I know it was suggested, talking's hard, it was suggested by Chill Rays, and I think it'd be fun. I was trying to come up with like character voices for all the characters, and I mean, some of them are really easy, you know, and you know, like a Mario or Luigi kind of thing, where it's me, Mario, or Luigi would be a little lower, like it's me, Luigi, or something. So, God, I suck at this level. So at least I know that I'm not getting past Orangutan Gang in this episode. There's less than a minute to go. Oh no, there's a minute and a half ish. So I'll just start saying my goodbyes now. Appreciate you guys. If you watch this entire video, awesome. You get to find out what the next Let's Play is. I'm not going to mention it at all until the finale of Donkey Kong Country. And if you guys have like a favorite Pokemon as well, I might keep it on as like a, you know, part, like a you know, I don't want to use 6 Pokemon, or I don't want to use really popular ones. So if your favorite is like Mewtwo or Mew or even Venusaur or Blastoise or something like that, I probably won't use them. But if you have like a favorite Pokemon that's like, I don't know, Arbok or something, I'm using Pokemon Blue, keep that in mind. So if I can get it in Blue and it's fairly early on, I'll use that as my third one, because I'm definitely going to use a Fearow. Why am I not able to remember what the other one was? Fearow and... Oh, this is pathetic. I hope I can think of it before the end of the video. Oh, Jigglypuff. There. So if you can think of a third one that I could use that is really underappreciated, honestly, if it's pretty weak, as long as it's not a starter, can't be Butterfree, can't be Beedrill, can't be any of the ones that you get before the second badge. It would have to be around the third badge, fourth badge-ish, so that I could add it. But anyway, I'm running out of time really quick. Thanks very much for tuning in to Team Koba's Let's Play Donkey Kong Episode 4. Sorry for the sound. You all have a good rest of your whatever today is.